Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
The Black Hole's been waiting all year for this one. It's the Battle of the Bay, and we're underway from Oakland.
This will be taken short.
A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Slam!
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He may try and run for this. He's got a first down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now a give, right side. Dickerson. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's go,
the 47-yard line.
Switch.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd down now, it's Jackson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. They find some open field here. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great play there. 37 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
The score, Raiders 7, 49ers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready. 43. They can't hang with us. Shoot. What? He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
They'll run on first down. Peyton, he'll have a first down past the 40. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
He's crossing. He's checking crowd. Pass it.
They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. That's caught by the 6'8 tight end, Zach Gentry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll start here with Jackson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now a give, right side. It's Jackson. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Mike, sweetheart.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Man open, it's Moss complete. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They run on first down with Jackson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He's at the 30, 10, front, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
49ers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On third down, Peyton. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check. Hey, check 26, check 26. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Open man here is Gentry. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Jackson, flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on fourth down? They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. He was looking for a Nunwa there. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Watch out. Watch out. Check the hot read. Wait. Slam. Under team.
On second down, Dickerson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Well, you talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Check 31. Check.
On the carry, it's Jackson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Every time I watch LT blow up plays just like that one, I think of one quote. You can run, but you can't hide.
He won a record 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards back in his day. He was also the league MVP in 1986.
One of 2 defensive players who won the MVP award in the NFL. The second one, Alan Page with the Minnesota Vikings, the linchpin of their Purple People Eaters defense. Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Jackson, and he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle them up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to slip through.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now a give right side. Dickerson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Hey, check 20.
They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And an alley to run. 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. 42 yards. And the 49ers get a score closer. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 18-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On first down, Dickerson. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down now, it's Jackson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Jackson now on third down. They set up the screen to Bo. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run the counter. Peyton. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in the East Bay. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. It's caught. Jones. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Letting one go deep for a noon walk. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. They'll run on first down. Peyton.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Second down and 4. Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4. The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. This has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Check 52.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing on 4th down. And that is caught. What a catch inside the 5. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This will be taken short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Switch gears, switch gears. Check, check, check. Read. Watch it. Check. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Go. Watch the ship. Bang. Go.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Undercrunch. Check 3. Ship.
On 2nd down, it's Jackson. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown. Oakland. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Stenerud now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Throwing now is Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. He's got it at the 15. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Walter Payton. 69 yards as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Got it. Here we go. Pittsburgh. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
On first down, Jackson. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Wide, get wide. Big ass. Shoot. Hey, double up. He's coming, double up. Check. Lucky.
They'll run again with Jackson. Bulldozes past him. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown,